All right, TMZ back with another thing on the Dr. Dre situation. His wife Nicole lays out all her expenses for why she asked for $2 million monthly, and also claims DV. But I'm not really gonna get into that. But hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Let's read from the articles on TMZ. It says Dr. Dre's estranged wife claims in legal document Dre was violent with her in the past, and she also ticked off why she needs nearly $2 million a month in temporary spousal support while their divorce winds its way through the legal system. And the expenses she listed are eye-popping. TMZ said they broke the story why she needs just over 1.9 million to cover her expenses. Now let's roll through it. Laundry and cleaning, she needs 10,000 for. Are you serious? You need 10,000 for cleaners and washing your panties and your bras and your clothes. Last time I checked, that's on you. Why am I responsible for cleaning your clothes, for pressing your clothes and washing them and you can afford detergent and fabric softener, right? In that Malibu house, you got a washer and dryer, right? You are an attorney, right? So why don't you go out there and, wash your own clothes? She need $135,000 a month in clothes. What's wrong with the clothes you already got? So I'm gonna give you $135,000 a month to buy clothes so you can go mess with another dude. What's wrong with the clothes you already got? See how these women get comfortable with these rich dudes? They get real comfortable, and they get real just like entitled. 135,000 for clothes? Come on. Education, tuition, and living expenses, 60,000 a month. Remember, this is per month. Why am I paying for you to go back to school? That's not we're divorced. You don't have my kids. You're no longer with me. Get you a new man and he can pay for your tuition and education. All the time we've been together, why didn't you take your butt back to school and I would have paid for it? All of a sudden we get divorced and now you want to go back to school and better yourself. Come on. Entertainment, 900,000 a month. I had to drink some water on that one. 900,000 a month for entertainment. What type of entertainment are you trying to get? Are you trying to have Aerosmith come to the house and sing for you? I'm supposed to spend $1 million a month so you can be entertained? Man, women, like she is out of her mind. Let's move on. Charitable contributions, $125,000 a month. Charitable contributions? Why am I being charitable to somebody I'm no longer with and I have a prenup with? We don't have to have temporary spouse support. My prenup says you get this, I take this, and we go our separate ways. You want to know why you have those lifetime stories where men go crazy? It's because women wants to be entitled to things they're not entitled to because it didn't work. And then when it come down to it, when, these situations where a DV situation where the dude end up dead or when you get in a pickle like this, then they want to claim DV. Oh, he beat me before and he did. Come on. Entertainment, 900,000 a month. That's crazy. Mortgage, 100,000 a month. Now, what is a mortgage for if he owned the house? What do you need mortgage for? He was about to sell the Malibu house. So why do you need mortgage? Oh, you can't. I can't live here anymore. I have so many traumatic experiences about what happened in this house. I need a new house. Well, you can sell the house and find a new one. 100,000 a month for mortgage. Man, please. Imagine if she had his kids, she'd be asking for like $8 million a month. Telephone, cell phone, and email, 20,000 a month. What cell phone bill and telephone? Who got a telephone still? I got a telephone because Xfinity said it'd make my bill cheaper than it did. And they hotted them up. But what telephone bill? Basically, telephone is free. And you say cell phone and email. Who paying for email? Like I said, she full of garbage. And you gotta watch who you marry, but you gotta watch who you be with as well too. Because one of the things about who you marry is Women are very vengeful. They want revenge. They don't want just one revenge. They mad because you weren't happy. They think this is gonna last forever. And she was benefiting from his hard work and his money, as we'll read on, and she felt entitled. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, nobody wants to be with one person for, 20, 30 years. I'm telling you, man, it's some people right now listening to me that's married. Like, hell yeah, hell yeah. And some people that's thinking about getting married, that's in the early stages of getting married, and probably like, oh no, man, you tripping. I want to be with my girl for the rest of my life. Trust me. Being in a mono relationship is not, it's not natural. I'm telling you, man. And at some point you want to move on. Do you think you can be like, do you think you can just be with the same person and be faithful for 20, 30 straight years and you work with beautiful women? You see beautiful women on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you in the club and you enjoy yourself with your boys and you see a girl you want. Come on, it's impossible in this day and age. It's not like you live in a small town in Iowa and you only got a handful of women there. Like, people want to be in poly, they want to be poly, in this day and age. But at some point, I guess if you like 40, late 30s, maybe you can, sew the deal, because at that point you got 18 years, 20 years of kids. At that point, then by that time you might as well stay together. At some point, when people get together late in their life, 40, life partner, 45, 50, get married, it's just financially stable for both of them. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it boiled down to. But to me, it just don't make no sense. And she actually said, in all, she actually has a monthly nut of over $2.5 million. As we reported, a source connected to Dre said he is covering all expenses, including the Malibu house where Nicole is living, chef, security, and everything. So he's still covering everything. But in her docs, Nicole said Dre has been controlling with purse stringings, denying her the right to use, amongst other things, her Amex Black card. If it's my money, I can control what I give you. Like, we no longer together, and I'm still allow you to stay in my house, use my chef, use security, all that. Go out there and get a job. This will happen when you sit on your ass for 20 years and live off somebody else and you don't better yourself. Let's move on. But in her docs, But in her docs again, Nicole goes into detail about the prenup she signed, using the gun to the head metaphor just before their wedding. She also says that Dre ripped up it several years into the marriage, although he denies it at stake as much as $1 billion. As stake is as much as $1 billion. Nicole goes on to say, yes, things really fell apart April 1st, claiming Dre was intoxicated at their West LA home when he started yelling, F you, get the F out, go to Malibu. She claims at one point he ordered, do not spend one more cent, period. You can't be mean and disrespectful and spend my hard-earned money. F that. Yes, that's a threat. I'm putting the beach house up for sale next week. Now, what's wrong with that? And remember your parents say, you ain't gonna disrespect me in this house and live here. You can get out. Almost every teenager went through that. Now they disrespect you in that house. You gonna throw your parents off? I'm just joking about that. But yeah, what's so funny with black parents is, and grandparents, they think it's disrespectful for you not to let them disrespect you. Especially when you're older. When you're a teenager, you got to take it. You know what I'm saying? But when you're an adult, you're no longer going to disrespect me when I have my house, my cars, my other expenses, and you're not going to do that to me. But then again, black mama smack the shit out you regardless. You be like, you're not, you be like, pootie tank. You like, damn, where that smack come from? You feel me? But it's just money. What you mean? It ain't our money. What did you make out of the money? Nothing. Well, I raised the kids and I did Nah, you didn't do the laundry. You needed $100,000 a month to do the laundry. So the maids and the chef, like, what was you doing? I remember I had a guy at work, when I said this before, I worked at Chrysler, he told me, man, good experience. He said everybody should work in the house. And she should have worked. She should have went to further her education a long time ago. She should have just, did a job and worked at the library, did some, small attorney work, whatever she wanted to do, just to keep the mind active, just to keep her some money put up just in case. She should always want to work. You know what I'm saying? All she did was mooch off this man, use his money, spend all his money. He probably looked at his statements like, oh yeah, when things slow down and Dr. Dre is no longer making the money that he used to make and his overhead is steadily rising because you spending money and there's no more kids, there's no more tuition, there's no more diapers and buying kids clothes, whatever it may be, and I just see you continue to spend more and more money than when we had kids, I'm going to check you. Hell yeah. My accountant called me and you spent this amount of money and that amount of money. I'm going to be mad. Women paint this victim portrait that they have done nothing wrong. I've done everything. I held you down. But yet then again, she don't have to cook. She don't have to clean. So what is she doing? All she doing is providing the box. And if that, Jay can go get the box somewhere else for free. Some younger web, some tighter web. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, love it's man-made. All right? Love is meant to break. Anything that's man-made is meant to break. It's meant to break. You can patch it back up. You can make up to break up all that. But when you see somebody continuously just wasting your money, and off of nothing, and you're not doing nothing, after a while, he got a right to do that. From a women's point of view, the man is always demonstrative. He's angry. He's mad. He's ticked off for no reason. What you mean I'm ticked off for no reason? It's the reasons why men get ticked off. You know what I'm saying? We painted the picture of being aggressive and all that. And women, they do anything. And they break down and crying as their defense mechanism. But then again, it's a lot of things they not doing. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you ask Dre, he probably would have said, you know what, I'd rather just keep some hoes in rotation and kept it moving. But, hey, he got married. She also claimed, Nicole also claims Dr. Dre is furious at her that her lawyer are trying to dig into his personal finances, threatening war if she persists. Like, it's crazy. What you digging into my finances for, man? But she went into basically, she also claimed his brother-in-law, came to the Malibu and picked up his Glock, and she feared for her life. And, she mentioned text messages where he said, why you ignoring me? Why you ignoring me? Should I have to come see you? Whoop-de-whoop. She's just trying to pour it on, man. She's just playing the victim role. And, she also asked for $5 million for him to pay her attorney and all that. Like I said, man, moral of the story is if you got bank, don't get married. Straight up and down. All you got to do is deal with the, child support. But this just lets you know how bougie she is. And it don't mean she never loved Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? At some point, love got an expiration date. If you love somebody to the casket drop, like love them intimately, cool. But usually, man, you get up there, man, dudes want something else. Women want something else, and she ain't going to say what she did or what she didn't do. She didn't help him make none of that money, probably. She can't use the kids as an excuse. Like, that's just dumb. But if I'm with a woman and you know what I'm saying, I'm going to let her know, like, I'm going to make sure you good. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you keep that relationship going, like, I know I just wanted something else. I'm going to always make sure you good. You the mother of my kids. That type of dude, I'm going to make sure you good. You know what I'm saying? But if you pull some stuff that, I can't get with, you pulling moves as far as cheating, having dudes in my car, my crib, and, you out here just making me look bad, then I'm not going to take care of you regardless. I don't care if you are the mother of my kids. You could be on the street, but if things pretty much split where, like, we just, grew apart, and it ain't working, then yeah, I'm always forever help you. We're always gonna be cool. And people say, well, I never want to be cool with my ex, but sometimes it just don't work out like that. Sometimes you just fall out of I won't say love. You always probably have love for that person, but you just fall out of like lust, and you just want something else, and you just want to see what the player life look like. And some dudes divorce, see what the player life look like, and they get married again. It happens all the time, to the same person. But at the end of the day, what she asking for is just, astronomically high. She should abide by that prenup, and she shouldn't even be trying to, undercut him like this. They should be able to talk and say, you know what, I'm gonna give you more than what the prenup say. I'm gonna make sure you're all right. This is what we agree with. Do whoop-de-whoop. Be adults about it. But then again, she just want to come for blood. You know what I'm saying? She not gonna be able to live comfortable no more. She got to go back to work. She don't want to go back to work. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, PayPal, inscription. Best way to donate is share the video. I appreciate all the love and support, man. Check out our Facebook group. Me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You ever got a question, YouTube question, you want to chop it up, whatever it may be, I always, be there to hit you back up expeditiously or as soon as I can. But other than that, man, keep sharing the videos. Best donation to make is share the videos. Check our music entertainment playlist for more videos like this. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Love to see those comments. Let me know what you guys think. The article is in TMZ. One time for the one time we gone.